Evening. How are we all? I can't make up my mind if it's getting warmer or not. It says it is, but I'm really cold. So
You're hot.
no, I'm cold.
Oh, I was going to say, I feel a bit cold.
No, it is cold, and I really don't understand why. Very strange. I think there's just us here tonight. I don't think anybody's found us yet.
No.
Is it because we were on time that we've just confused everybody?
Maybe.
I'm
not saying that. I haven't found us on Facebook yet.
I have.
Oh,
I'm there.
I found us on YouTube.
Well, that's a start, I suppose.
And of course, no one's listening to this because.
Where is everybody? This is really weird. There's normally a few people.
Oh, one.
Yeah, one. Which is probably you, Ali, or it could even be me.
No, I think that's other. My Facebook is kind of crashed.
What's going on? Because this ain't normal. There's something not right here.
Yeah, I think Facebook is all I can say.
Can we not? Oh dear.
Oh, there's 8. Watching 8 on Facebook.
I've got 1 and no comments.
4 comments.
Weird.
There's comments appearing now.
Oh, must just be me. Oh, Sue's here. Hi, Sue. That's all right. Sue's here. I'm not bothered. Yeah, I'm happy. Just us and Sue. That'll do. No, won't be the first time. Won't be the last.
I've got loads of people commenting now. It's just on StreamYard. It's not showing up.
It's not showing up on Facebook.
It's on mine.
It's not on mine. I've got 4 people watching, and Sue said hello, and that's it.
Facebook, it's showing 18 people watching, but StreamYard's only showing 7.
Well, look what mine's doing. It says 4 people watching, 3. Sorry, whoever that was. And Sue.
Tracy's watching on YouTube.
Well, that's good. I'm glad somebody is.
Hello, Tracy.
This is very strange. There must be something weird going on.
Refresh your page.
I have refreshed my page.
Okay. It's not that then.
No.
Chloe, she's helloing.
Hi, Chloe.
Paul's, shall I tell you who's about? We've got Tracy.
26 comments, it said. Yeah, 26 comments. Oh, I'm gonna go on a different one. This is just weird.
Paul's watching. Wendy.
I can see now.
Linda.
I've got nobody. I'm feeling really lonely. Nobody's talking to me.
I have to go and sit with Fred.
Oh, Fred. Yeah, that's all right. Well, I'll just pretend that there's a room full of people.
I think there is. They're just ghosts.
Yeah, it's just Facebook messing up. Maybe I'll be on StreamYard. That's not helping either.
That's StreamYard.
What's going on? What is going on? Anyway, good evening, everybody. Right. I haven't done the last folio.
Week from hell.
Yeah. Settled down to sort it out and had a phone call that Dad had fallen. I've just got back now. So I've been with him for the last couple of days. So he's all right. He's fine. He's just stubborn.
Yeah,
let's just leave that there, shall we?
He likes to scare us, though.
Yes. He's fine, though. He's just, yeah. It's been a joyful couple of days in which nothing has been achieved by anybody under any circumstances. That's all I'm going to say. Never mind.
I've had a new printer.
Oh, yes, Mark's had a new printer, which is absolutely fantastic. It is so fast because things weren't going fast. But I think, judging by what was going on last night, because he had it on the coffee table, yeah, it's not going to be too long before before everything's up to date. So I'm so grateful to everybody's patience over this, because it's definitely taken. How long did that take? So look, these are all the tunnel tools. These are coming off now. These are taking 20 minutes instead of an hour and a half.
Hour and 10.
Yeah. So yes, we're getting there. They'll be on their way. But look, aren't they lovely? You just don't get on the screen, you just don't get the benefit of what these look like. They're just so gorgeous. So anyway, yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, and now not everybody's going to get these because this was an afterthought.
Well, it's a feature of the new software.
Yeah, feature of new software. And unfortunately,
Some of them.
Some are done like this and some aren't. But this is one of the the box jigs, and it looks beautiful in its own right. But he's been faffing around with the bottom, and I don't know. Let me just see if you can see this. Yeah, look, you can see he's been faffing with the bottom. You're still not getting the full benefit of it on the screen though. So they really are very mega cool. So some have come out like that and some haven't. It's just dependent. So yeah, hopefully give us another week and everybody will be up to date and on its way. I think I could be wrong. Yes, Sue, most people have opted for the tricolour. Most definitely, and I can't say I blame them because it's gorgeous. And I understand that Royal Mail are now some international post is getting through, I think, but it's definitely having a knock-on effect. What with the strikes before Christmas, I'm still getting post from a couple of weeks before Christmas. It's still coming through. So I think they're still, yeah, I know. I think they're still behind a little bit. So anyway, I think things are starting to get through.
Asked, have most opted for the tricolour?
Yeah, Sue, I've just responded to her.
You have.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See, do you remember earlier on when I said nobody listens to me? We'll leave that there.
Wendy says Mark's bottom is cute.
Mark's bottom is cute. Anyway. Right, so before we get on with this box, do you want me to show you the hardback rolled up mini? I don't know why I'm showing you, to be honest with you, because it's another incident where showing you on the screen, whether it's a video or a live, it's not doing it justice at all. It's I don't know, it's not coming out like it is in real life. That's all I can say. I'm so chuffed with it. I don't think it's even that. It's just you can't beat real life.
Well, no.
So the book's 8x8, and I think it's 2 and a something. I forget, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, something like that. And it's a rolled up mini, but it's hardbacked, so this should last you a little while. That should be the plan, anyway. And on the front, what we've got an acetate front, and then the frames on both sides. And I've just cut out the flowers. Spent a good couple of hours in front of the TV fussy cutting these flowers, which I've used all the way through just to kind of tie in. So you're going to see them dotted about the place. And this is an example of what you can do with one of Mark's tools, which he's just given me. Can I have the square one back, please, dear? The square tool. Give me a square tool. Right. So this is one of Mark's square tools. This is Mark's square tunnel tool. Okay, and I've used it to make this. So it's not just about, you know, you can use it for so many different things, is what I'm saying. You can use it, and you could use dies. Absolutely, you could use dies. But this is quicker. That's all. And you don't have to have any special fancy equipment. So, yeah. So this is the it's kind of like a little plaque. It's about 1/4 inch thick that I've used the tunnel tool for. And I think when I put it up, you can see here how I've layered up the layers. And then I've just done lots of fussy cutting and, you know, popped little flowers in and sneaked Alice in the middle and got some flowers around there, etc., etc. Okay, so that's the first page, which obviously is also forming part of your cover. So open that up, and what we've got here are 2 very regular, like, mini book pages. So we've got pull out photo mats here, which once again you can see how I've pulled it all together with the pattern paper. And then this one, these two bits move independently of each other. And then what we've got here is a photo mat. I've just dropped a photo mat in there.
Elsie has asked, do you have instructions for the tunnel?
There will be. I just haven't had a chance to do anything. It's since the beginning of November. I just haven't had time. I've been running around doing stuff with Dad or for Dad or because of Dad, and I've had to turn a lot of things down because I'm just not getting time to do anything, which is why we're just so behind at the moment, and I do apologise profusely. But yeah, it's causing so this bit you've got pardon me, you've got this pull out bit here that's on this flap, so loads of room for photos. I haven't put any white photo mats in there because I didn't want to. I didn't want to spoil my beautiful paper, which I'm sure is a sentiment that you can all identify with. So that goes in there, and then here we've just got an ordinary photo pocket, and then, you know, photo mats. So nice and easy there. And I've used lots of the cut parts to decorate up because they're just lovely. And I've cut a fair few up for fussy cutting as well. Now this bit, I like this one. Because this is I'm gonna use this in another book as well, because I love this closure. It's so easy to do. And then you've just got this bit here that opens up like this, and there's a little photo mat that pulls out. And like I said, I haven't put any white stuff on to signify photos. I just didn't, because I just didn't want to cover up my paper. But you absolutely can fit a whole load of photos in here. Like you could put photos on the back of the cut parts. Right, now don't laugh at me when I try and get this on, because as beautiful as it is, it's really fiddly. I'm going to try and look professional now and probably mess it up completely.
Stick your tongue out a bit more, dear.
Oh, that's the problem. That's what I'm not doing. There we go. So that just slips on there. It's so clever, this. I think this is absolutely brilliant closure. And it's really solid as well, which is great. And then you open it up again. And what you've got here is another of these. And you see how it all rolls and folds. And I'm going to tell you something stupid that I did with it the other day. And we've got another, you know, one of little plaques there, which I'm just loving this. I think we're going to find a load of these over the next year. Yeah. Because I really like them. I mean, you know, they do take up quite a bit of room in your book, but I just think they look so cool. Are so much fun. So they'll probably find loads and loads of those. And then here, just in the middle, we've got another acetate bit that just folds around here. And then we've got a belly band, which has got bits hiding underneath.
I'm not seeing half the messages.
I'm not seeing anything. I'm just talking to myself. But then again, expert advice and all that. Yeah.
Yes, StreamYard still like saying there's only 8 people watching.
I've got nothing here. I'm just not. I've got
3
nothing.
times that many on Facebook.
Oh, never mind. And then here, there's another pull-out little photo mat there. Now, what I did the other day was when I made because I made a second one, which was this one, which is 49 in market, and as you can see, it has a serious case of crop gob because I didn't do what I told you to do, and that's make your spines last. So I made this one back to front, making sure as I went that my spines fitted. Now, what I did stupidly was I carried on making it, and I folded it up. And I realised when I got to the end that I'd made it back to front because I'm an idiot. Except I hadn't made it back to front. I just rolled it the wrong way. But I didn't care actually because I thought, well, it still looks good that way around. Actually, it does still look really good that way round. It gives it a whole new view. So
Left-handed people.
So left-handed people. Well, I am
Ambidextrous book,
left-handed.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is. So unfortunately, it doesn't help on the back. But you get the idea. Anyway, so that is the book for Ohio. I believe there are a couple of spaces left. So if anybody wants to contact Diana Budney about joining in, that would be absolutely brilliant. And that is at the end of March. So not long to go.
No, a few weeks.
Did we decide 9 weeks, 8 weeks?
I think it's about 8 weeks.
Yeah, it's not long at all. So that's that. So what we need to do now is just have a look at finishing off our box for the trilogy, which is now going to be a fourology. What's the trilogy in for? Is there a word for it? A quadrilogy.
Yeah.
That sounds very Alice.
Yeah.
So it's now going to be the Christmas quadrilogy.
Quadrilogy.
Is quad 4 or is it 5?
4.
4. Quad.
That's a quint.
Is
Quadrilogy.
That's not even a real word, is it?
It is. It is now.
Okay. So we will do that next week, hopefully, if I get a chance to sit down and get some stuff done. That would be lovely. But what we're going to do tonight is, here's mine from last week, which is covered beautifully in dust and cat hair. So I'm going to decorate mine up, and I'm going to put my handle on. So I haven't decorated them up yet, but I've got all of my previous folios that I made, and I've been using Mother Goose by Graphic 45 because I think it would be really nice to do as a kid's one. But what I should have done really before I put this together was I should have decorated the inside before I folded it round. Are you feeling clever, dear?
Always.
Can you? Because I can't do it. You see down here, like that needs all the
tape.
tape. Can you do that while I make the handle?
Okay.
Thank you. Right. Okay. So I'm going to make my handle now. The handle that I made here, I actually made out of Tyvek and patterned paper. So you can use Tyvek if you want it to be really strong, but I just made that and I've attached it with brads to make sure that it's attached really well. But I deliberately used Tyvek because I wanted to use it as a proper carrying handle.
By the way, quadrilogy is a word.
Oh, it is? You've looked it up?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
An alternative to tetralogy, quartet.
A quartet.
The term quadrilogy, using the Latin prefix quadri instead of the Greek, and first recorded in 1865.
Right, that was more than I needed to know. Okay, right, now I did have some black Tyvek about 5 minutes ago. Here we go.
Oh, geez.
So I've got a spare piece of black Tyvek here, which is what I'm going to use to make my handle. What I didn't do on this one, which I'm going to do this time, is I didn't cover the inside of it, which I should have done. So let me just measure how big this is. Oh,
The beakness.
yeah. So that's 1.5 inches by 8. So it's 1.5 inches by 8, which is roughly that size, isn't it? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this at. This is going to be easier said than done. You can just use card if you haven't got Tyvek, so don't worry about it too much. But I'm going to cut this at 3 inches, or am I? No, I'm going to cut it at 3.5 inches. I'm going to cut this at 3.5 inches, and that's by 8.25 because that's just a British A4 size, but that will do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my thing, this, and my thing of this, and I'm going to score it at 1.5 and 3 inches on the 3.5 inch side. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that like that, so I get this nice kind of handle. I don't know how else to describe it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that down. I'm just going to trim that off slightly, actually, because it's just a tad tight. Oh, hasn't shut it. Right, okay, so let's glue that down.
You've done the piece at the bottom, haven't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Let's glue that over the top. Right, so I've got my handle there, but I'm going to round these corners. So let me just see if my corner rounder will work. It should do. Or not. Might have to use my scissors.
You've got a few fellow left-handers.
Left-handed people are the best. Left-handed people are always really smart and really creative. And then there's me.
Oh, my parents are left-handed, so.
Mind you, it skips a generation, doesn't it, I think?
Yeah. Oh, I've got one brother who's left-handed.
Yeah, my brother's left-handed. My clever sister, who is very smart, is right-handed, though. But she's not very creative. Well, she is. It's difficult to explain. She's very matter-of-fact creative. She's creative to be practical, I suppose would be the best way to describe it. Right, I'm going to get my Sharpie and I'm just going to go around these edges. Get rid of this white. My Sharpie, probably given to me by David.
Let's have a look. Which one is it?
It's not my great big one
that
Alan gave me. That's downstairs. I still haven't used it.
That's a chonker.
It is. I'll have to get it out for class one day. All right. So there we go. So that's my handle. It's very technical. I don't need to do that because I'm going to cover it anyway. Right. So now I think what I'll do is I'll cover it with some paper. So let's have a look. I'll cover my box with. Stars are nice. Oh, red circles are really cute. And I like that. Oh, heck no, I'm going to stick with the blue. That was what came out first. What did I do? Oh. So I'm going to cut these pieces at just under 1.5. Right, let's just see if that fits on there. Why is that so long? I'm going to cut this down to 8.25. I must have cut it the other way round when I used it. Oh, come on.
Serious StreamYard problems.
You're having what?
Serious StreamYard problems.
I think we're having all sorts of serious problems. I've got no idea if I'm talking to myself. Probably the only way I'll get any sense, mind. Certainly in this house.
Well, Jane said she loves the sound of paper being cut, so she can at least use.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Using your trimmer.
So there are people there.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Hang on. What about the bottom?
I thought this said you'd done the bottom.
No, the bottom down there.
Oh.
I can't reach that far because I'm pathetic. Right, 8 1/4. Right, now let's try and see if it's the right length.
Half a job.
Certainly is. Right. Okay, so I'm going to round these corners. And I have zero idea where my... Oh, ink is, it's right in front of me. That's good.
Magic.
Okay, let's ink this edge.
Tracy on YouTube says a fabulous Alice folio, so creative.
I love it, I must admit. It's not, well, I don't know.
It's your current favourite.
It's my current favourite. Yeah, I know. I keep saying that. I don't usually say when I like my stuff. But just lately, I've surpassed myself. Oh my God, how big-headed does that sound? That's hilarious. But no, listen, like every other crafter, I genuinely believe what I do is utter rubbish. And I cannot believe that you guys like it. But every so often, I think, actually, you know what? This isn't bad. And this is one of those occasions when I think, yeah, you know what? I'm quite proud of that. See, it's a real crafters issue. We really need to do something about it. You know, why is it that we all, no matter who we are, we're always questioning our ability? You know, I reckon if you go and ask, you know, some of our greatest paper designers, crafters, I bet you, absolutely guarantee it, that they're all like, well, I don't think it's that good. I really don't know what the fuss is.
If I was to do it again, I'd do it like this.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's how you learn.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Well, I did that at work all the time.
Oh. 2 days? Day and a half left?
2 more get-ups.
Yep. And then new job. Very exciting.
It only took 30 years.
Yes. Okay, so that's my handle. But what I want to do now is, when I put it down, it's going to curl. So I want to help it do that.
We'll inspect that.
See if you've done it right. That's perfect. No, it's not perfect. What have you done? What did you just do? Because nothing springs to mind.
Off that front edge.
Now, what about the cord? These?
What?
The inside. These bits.
Oh, down the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was under the fence.
God, you can't get this stuff. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to. What shall I do? That about 3/4 of an inch. I'm just gonna mark that as about 3/4 of an inch.
Jen says she looks back on some of the original 12x22, 12x12, and she cringes.
Yeah. Well, I do and I don't. I've had this conversation with people about whether or not, you know, because as we go on, I think we're always learning, and we're always learning new techniques, or there's new papers that come out and you think, oh yeah, you know what that'd be. Your style is constantly developing, And I've often wondered about going back and redoing some of my scrapbook layouts. And then I've decided absolutely not. There's no way I'm going to redo my early scrapbook layouts because they're part of who I am. They're part of my crafting journey. And I'm totally cool with that. Because you know what? At the time, I was really proud of them, as I should have been. You know, and I'm just not, I'm not prepared to lose that because I think they're so important. I'm not going to show you them though. Right, okay, so I've got that like that. So when my staff finally do my box properly,
nearly there, dear,
I will put this on. So I'm just kind of teasing it into shape. Because there are quite a few layers here.
I'm just trying to match the quality of the rest of the box there. As you can imagine, that's quite difficult.
Well, it is because I made it, which is a minor miracle that it worked.
And I'm trying to put an equal amount of cat hair.
Oh, we've got to have cat hair.
Bit of Fred's, I think, there.
Oh, Fred. So, Fred is next door currently. Fred has one word, which is... He hisses a lot.
Yes.
But I'm sure...
Hiss. Give him food.
Hiss. Give him treats. Hiss.
Close the door.
Hiss. Although he does yowl. He yowls when he knows Max is outside. So anyway, he's taken all of his medicine. So that's gone off to be tested. So hopefully really soon... See, now that's my handle. Hopefully really soon he is going to be virus free and we can start introducing them. Having said that, he has met Storm. Because Storm, as we all know, is in charge and marched into the room and demanded to know what he was doing there, basically. So, yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah. And then she decided to make a beeline for his litter tray. And I had to scoop her up and chuck her out really quickly because that's where the virus is likely to be. Oh, so that was fun because they were both under the bed at one point. Anyway, we'll see.
Good.
It is all good. I can't wait to get the results back so that we can start introducing them. Because one thing we do know about Fred is that Fred does like to play.
Oh yes.
Which is great because that's why we wanted him to, I'd actually, you know what, I can be cutting this. I'm waiting for you to give me my box so I can measure it, but I can measure it on this one. Because I didn't change the sizes, did I? Where's my ruler? Just had it, literally. There it is. Right, so let's cut these. Oh, now you tell me.
You want it?
Yeah.
Can you inspect that? Please?
What the heck? You still haven't done it. What are you doing?
What? I haven't done what? I've done those back corners. I've done the front corner.
What about the side?
Oh, the little short size.
Yes, that's what I've been asking you to do for 3 times now.
I've gone down the side. Once, twice, 3 times.
11.5 by 2.5.
Oh, no, exactly. I didn't think you meant that.
I just don't
You
even.
said sides. I thought you meant the sides.
No, I pointed to it.
Maybe it's like 8 inches deep.
I'm not going there.
Oh. Gravity.
A cup of tea.
Gravity.
Oh, I got all excited then for nothing.
Yeah, I'm going to go make a butcher as soon as we do.
Right, so I'm cutting 2 pieces now. One is for the very top of the lid, and one is for underneath. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink the edges. I still haven't got anybody talking to me, so I am talking to myself here.
Jane asked, the breads on the handle of textures, do you have them in the shop?
No, but I can get them because they're actually graphic 45 ones and they're lovely. I had them in my last DT pack. And I really like them. There's 2 different sorts. I'll get some. Don't forget this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I really want to get the stock cleared out of the shop so I can start again. So there's going to be some massive savings on loads of bundles and all sorts of things. So I'll put a, well, I don't even know if it's worth putting an itinerary up because I'm just going to keep going on during Saturday and Sunday, probably on the hour. I'm going to show you a few bundles. You can tell me in the comments if you want said bundle. I'll tell you how many I've got. Some I've got more than one of, some I've only got one of, and I'll tell you how much they're going to be, and then you can tell me whether or not you want them. And then once the whole weekend's done, I will invoice people at the very end. So I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. But I really want to get rid of this stuff. So there's going to be some massive, massive savings, probably even under cost, just to get rid, I think. So yeah. And I know I've got some graphic 45 bundles. I've got some Stamperia bundles. I've got lots of beautiful Pink Fresh Studio. I've got Bella Boulevard. I've got AB Studio. I've got all sorts of bits and pieces. So do pop by. And I think what we'll probably do is I'll find something exciting as a surprise to put in every purchase as well. Every pack. It might be. Have you done it yet?
I'm just smoothing the last, hopefully the last edge.
Thank you.
Made with love.
Finally.
Lots and lots and lots.
I don't know why you make things so difficult. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these up.
Easy, didn't you?
Yeah, I found it very easy. I'm going to put one on there, and I'm going to stick that down first. So
Jane says, I need whatever you've got.
Oh, that's easy. I'll just ship it all over there.
Just bring a van.
I think I might do some goodie bags as well. You know, like surprise bags that have just got lots of different bits in, just for a surprise. Because you like that when I did it with the Stamperia.
Yeah, have a shirt of did it.
No. What? One of my lollies?
I'm surprised you haven't eaten one.
So am I. I'm slacking. I didn't get a Christmas stocking from Santa. He left a box on the end of the bed of you know those Swizzles double lollies? They are my favourites. And he left me a box of 100. There's not 100 left.
No, just
but there are still some left. There's still, I reckon I've only eaten about half of them.
Wow.
I ain't sharing. All right, so that's my top bit, because what I want to do is put that on before I put the one underneath on. So I'm just going to measure where I want this to go. So let me see, how far did I put it in? 3 inches. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Behave. So let's measure in 3 inches there.
We've got a maxi.
Is he here?
It's here.
And 3 inches there. So I've just made marks there and there. And you know we've got these 2 lines here. I'm going to put one there and one there so that it all fits. Does that make sense? Can you see that all right there? Okay, that's how I'm going to make it all fit. So I'm going to put some glue. On these flat bits.
Sleepy boy.
Oh, is he sleepy?
Oh, he's blinking at me.
Hello, Maxie.
Blinking.
Hello, baby. He wants to see Fred.
He does. He keeps lying outside the door.
And I'm going to pop that there And there.
Oh, Trish says hello, by the way.
Hi, Trish.
Your message does pop up.
I haven't got any. I've still got one person. One person and nobody's speaking to me. So if you've asked me any questions, I'll have to go back and look at it afterwards.
Any that I can see, I will repeat.
Okay, right. So I've stuck that on. So now you can see that's my handle on the top of my box. But what I'm going to do now is I want to secure it. That is not secure enough. So I want to.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering where I've put my brads. This is my graphic 45 metal stuff. But I have a feeling they're not in here.
That could be a problem, then.
I don't know where they are. I don't think I've got any other brads.
Oh no.
No idea where they are. I wonder if I could rivet them. No, crocodile's not big enough. Darn it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just make the holes. I can't do it without.
What are they in? Package.
Oh, I've no idea. I don't know. Hold on. They might be in that box down there.
They're not in this bag.
No, but they were on a package like that.
Okay.
But they might be in that box. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some holes. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the right stuff. Tags. Handles. Flowers. Yeah, brilliant. That's it. You're a star. So this is the other set of brads. So these are like textured, and these have got little knobbles on. And you get 10 in a pack, and they're really good. They've got really thick legs on them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make holes through my handle.
Sharp things.
Yeah. Now this is easier said than done because these legs are quite far apart.
Oh.
And it needs a big hole.
Oh.
Oh, taking the top off it. That'll teach me.
Have you got one in reserve?
It is, isn't it? So let's push that through. There we go. I need a bigger hole. That's better.
Lorraine asks, will the Tyvek tear?
Black Tyvek definitely doesn't tear.
No. No proof we need.
Right, let's bash that down. I need something to bash it with. I need a hammer. You've got a hammer?
You had my hammer, dear.
I have got a hammer. It's just it's next door and I ain't going for it.
Do you want me to?
No, it's all right. That'll do. Right, okay. Let's make another hole.
Anything's a hammer.
If you hit hard enough. Yeah, it is.
My head on the wall, for instance.
Yes. Let's give that a right good poke.
Oh. We have camera panning.
Oh, well, that's because is that because I was banging?
I don't know what you call it.
Probably.
I'm
Right.
I'm going seasick.
Let's put that in there. Right, let's bash it down. Probably not using your crocodile because it is a piece of precision equipment. I do not recommend you do this at home. I'd say leave it up to the professionals, but I don't know any. And then I'm going to do the same over this side. Where's my awl? Where's my awl?
Where's my awl?
I've just had it. Where's it gone? No, seriously, where has it gone?
It's not sticking in your arm, is it?
This is.
I haven't heard it fall on the floor.
This doesn't make it. Oh, it is on the floor.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the floor. For some reason, a few people thought Lorraine's all the time of tear comment was quite funny.
Did they?
Yeah.
Why was that? I don't know why it was funny.
I think it was funny.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my fault.
What you done?
I've bashed the top off it. Right, so don't bash the tops off because that is not a manufacturing issue. That's a user operator issue.
We call a cow.
So that's two are broken now. So I'll glue those on. I might as well put that one in there now. I'm sure if you were very careful with it, that absolutely wouldn't happen.
No.
But being soft and gentle is not exactly my raison d'etre. Right, okay, so I've got that's nicely secured now. I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to glue this on top of there so you can't see my mess.
Tracy says hello.
Hello.
And Jennifer says, love this project. Jane says, me too. It's gorgeous.
It's all right.
It's the hammer work on it, I think. Just sets it aside from all the projects.
Is that right? Trouble is now I can't squish me. I need to squish this down. They could do with a little bit more hammering, if I'm being brutally honest.
We'll do that off camera, mate.
Well,
with an hammer.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's something like that. We'll sort that out later. So now what I'm going to do is this front flap, and I'm going to show you how I did my closure. So this is slightly longer, as I recall, 3 inches.
Yeah.
How long is it? I can't remember. It's 11 and a half. Yeah, 11 and a half. Okay, and now I'm just going to ink round that. Okay, and now I'm going to just glue that down on there. Let's pop that on there. And then the same on the other side. Now, what you could do if you wanted at this point, before you stick the piece of paper on here, is you could put magnets on here and then magnets down there so that sticks magnetically. And I do have a video explaining how to put magnets on very easily, and hopefully Mark can put a link up to that.
That's on your...
It is on my YouTube. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I've done it with the closure on the other one. So on this one, what I've done is I've got two little eyelets, a whole load of twine, and I wrapped it like it was a present, because obviously this was a Christmas version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put eyelets down on either side here, and then I've got these two lengths of braid, which I literally just took round the back like that, tied it like it was a present, popped it underneath the lid there, underneath the handle, and then down underneath that way, and then tied it at the front like it's, like it's a gift. That was how, that was how I did that one. So I'm going to use my crocodile in the way it's supposed to be used. Oh, look, there's black Tyvek. No, I'm not going to do it. Not going to take the bait. And I'm going to measure in. Let's measure in, say, 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch back there. Yeah, it's about the right place. Let's use this properly. Let's get a couple of eyelets. What colour? Silver, I think.
got gold.
Pop that in. There we go. And there's one eyelet in. Oh, butterfingers.
Tasty.
Okay, and there's the second eyelet. So I can then thread some ribbon. Let me tell you how long this is. And I've doubled it over and threaded it through. So you're going to need a piece. I've used 18, 28, 48, about 50 inches on each side.
50 inches?
Yeah. No.
I was going to say that's 4 foot.
Yeah, it probably is.
Wow.
Look. Right, that's 18.
Oh, yeah.
28.
Yeah.
You're going to need another.
That's double that, isn't it? 56.
56. Yeah. You're going to need about 56 inches of ribbon.
Oh, no.
So all I've done was I folded it in half. Let me just show you. So I folded it in half, poked it through there, and then just slip that underneath there like that so that it attaches like that. Okay. Oh, there's Ellie. Ellie's popped in. Why is it now? That's interesting. It's had Ellie pop up. Hi, Ellie.
Nothing's popping up for me now.
Oh. All right, so there we go. So I think that's pretty much how you're going to put the box together. Just carry on and decorate the rest of it, and then next week we'll get this 4th folio done. Don't forget about the weekend. It would be lovely to have you join us. I'll put something up in the group about that anyway. And then we'll see you a week tonight. So that's a week on Wednesday for next class. And the Saturday after that, we've got our crop. So first one of 2023. So if anybody wants to join us at our crop in Staffordshire, let us know, because that'll be coming up. And then at the end of February, we've got our first live face-to-face class of the year, which I suspect actually is sold out, but I'm not 100% sure. So I need to just double check my numbers. But if it hasn't, there may be a space or 2, but certainly no more than that. So I'm doing a sale, Ellie. I'm trying to get rid of some stuff so we can move and get new stuff. So yeah. All right, so I'll pop some information in the group about that anyway. So take care, everybody. We will see you really soon. And thank you so much again for bearing with us. It's not really just been the last couple of weeks, has it? It's been a while. So I'm really grateful to you all. Really am. Thank you so much for your patience. But as far as 3D prints go, hopefully next week. All right then, guys. Lots of love from us, and we'll see you really soon. Bye.
Oh.